Hey, Shy.
Yep.
Are we on? Is it on?
It's on. We're
Mic
live.
check. Can I touch it? Is it?
No, see, how are they gonna hear that feedback?
I don't know. Will they hear like the?
Yes.
Okay, so it's on.
It's on.
Okay, all right, cool. So, hey y'all, welcome back to These Two Girls with your girl One Candy and yeah, and Chyanne, and we have a guest today. Y'all know I love me some guests, right,
Yes,
Shy?
yes.
And I think the last episode, which will be aired soon, was saucy.
Yes.
But I think today's
one
gonna
of
be
our-
saucy.
When we decided to do this, which was another person that we immediately said need to be on our guest list.
So the couple you heard the last time was definitely on the list. And today's person was definitely on the list.
So introducing our guest today, actress, entrepreneur, CEO of a sweet cookie jar.
Ooh.
Starr in the building.
Wait, who was the guest last time? I wanted to ask.
Chyanne and Crystal.
Oh,
Yes.
the celibate people.
Right. Celibate
Good job.
and virgin,
Wherever
yeah.
you guys are, good job to you. I tried, I failed.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
we're
want to
gonna talk about that.
ask you about that.
You want me to call in the guy I tried with? Can we do a call? I'm gonna call him right now. Why? Please,
Get him on
please.
standby.
It'll be fun.
But they don't even know what we're talking about.
Oh,
yet.
sorry.
We haven't even. Can
Okay.
you slow down?
Okay,
Y'all
fine.
are so hype.
We've
Must be
known
the
Starr
wine.
since
The wine.
her eye was at her knee.
Right.
We
Right.
know her by other names, but
Yeah.
That's
Starr,
fine.
that's what she's going by.
Star's what she's going.
We're gonna respect the
We're going to
fame.
respect it. Yep.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of names, so if you want to look me up, you can look me up as Marissa, Eilishma, Natisha, Nati D.
I've never heard of Marissa.
Girl, I got a bunch of
Marissa.
names.
Okay.
But those are all family names.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So tell us, how is the famous life? We think you're famous. Do you think you're famous?
No.
No.
Let me tell y'all a story right quick. Okay?
Oh my God, you're so embarrassing.
So I'm a new little job, right? So I went to go see one of my clients, and we're talking about, being entrepreneurs and starting our own business. And she's telling me, oh, I like this girl that started her business. Her name's Starr. And I'm like, Starr? Because I know a Starr, but I wasn't sure we're talking about the same Starr. And I'm like, what does this Starr do? She's like, no, let me see her. Let me show you our Instagram. And she pulls up this Starr, and of course, it's the Starr that's here with us. And I'm like, oh, I know her. You know her? Oh my gosh, she's so hot. Me like her. She's so
You're
pretty.
claiming
Me
the
like
fame.
her hair. Me like her style. And she was at this concert the other day. I don't remember what
Oh
concert
my
it
God,
was.
so exciting!
The one that she was on stage. Anyway, she saw you there too, and she was going on and on about you, and I'm just like, I know her. I know her.
Well, I'm like that. I let people know that I know her all the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, I know her.
I'll tell them I know you too.
That was my first person that was just like really, because of course I see them on her social media going Google Gaga over her and in her snaps. But
It's so weird,
to meet
right? Though.
someone
But rightfully
live,
so. She's doing her thing.
she's doing
But
her
I
thing.
think it's weird.
I was very proud of that. Kind of feel
But when it was weird for me at first, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, when you first started putting yourself out there on social media, I think you did a photo shoot with like the Daisy Duke red
on the car with
on
the car wash.
and the car wash.
Yeah,
thing.
that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, when like it was weird for me. Like I saw it and I was like,
How dare she?
she's like my little sister.
She's
Oh
too
my
young
God.
for this, even though she's in
remember
college.
That period when I would always get these messages with like pictures and links.
Yeah.
Like, did you see this?
Did you see that?
Do you? Isn't this the girl that you know? Isn't this?
I think my parents listened to one of your sex doctor advice.
Do you remember the one she had posted about giving head? Oh,
Wait, I posted a lot of that.
You did. I saw the one that you had on your website.
On the
your
website,
first
Mhm.
website. Do you still have that website?
No,
Right. It was the first.
the
website.
Deltas got it deleted. Shout out to the Deltas.
Oh.
Let me
my
tell y'all,
God.
Starr, she has been having these female issues from as
Ever.
long as I've known her.
Ever.
Have to pick her up from. Listen,
Ever. Why do y'all hate me? But now I'm getting a lot of love. Like, I'm really, it's a way more love than hate. When all my life, it's been a way more hate than love. I don't know.
Well, that's good.
that's good. Yeah.
Because after a while, people can't.
But wait, tell me about your
parents.
parents thing. How did you find out?
No, so I think Candy had sent it to me, so I watched it, and then I don't know if it was Shanique, my sister.
Oh,
She likes to get a rise out of them, so she'll show them stuff just to like,
yeah.
And Shanique is evil.
That's me too.
And so, they're watching it, and my dad at first is just looking, but he's listening, but he's trying to figure out, like, I know this person. He's looking at it, and he's just like, wait, no, he was not ready.
Just follow directions, Pops.
So anyway, listen, I know my parents are still active. I mean, kudos to them. Kudos to... No.
Candy, you don't want to think about that?
No, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. That's first of all. I don't want to personally hear it, but I'm happy for them.
Mental
because
pictures?
That's healthy.
Is it coming to you?
No, I don't think
you don't
about
get mental
it. No.
pictures? Okay.
It's healthy, but I see them flirt and stuff, so, I'm like, okay,
Chyanne's parents are
cute.
Yeah, Chyanne's parents are cute. Like, I've seen them, like,
in action.
Yeah, especially when they're on that liquor.
I wish my moms and everybody was like that. Everybody in my house like to act like they don't have sex. Like, my grandma, like, sis, you got 5 kids, sis.
It's a church people thing, man.
Sis, you got 5 kids.
It's so lame.
Chill.
I hate it.
Like, and her husband will hug her. Come on, honey. Don't touch me.
I hate that.
Sis.
But, and it's probably,
I don't even think they even say sex. Do they say, can they even say the word?
But you want to know, my grandma's transparent with us in knowing that we do it. Like, in middle school, she sat us down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sex is good. It feel good, but it's not for children.
I love Son Sister Lorraine. That's my dog. That's my girl.
That's really our sex talk.
Let's use this one.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Anywho,
yeah. So let's move on. So, how has it been so far?
Yes,
I see that you've been. I kind of low-key look up to your hustle, because I don't even know if I could do it. Like, I've become kind of weak lately. I cry over the simplest of things.
Everything I cry for.
You went to California.
Every day I cry.
Came back. You did that whole, you really put yourself out there. So, and so we get to see the success, the failures, and all of that. How has that been for you?
I think it's cool that people kind of like me for it. Mm-hmm. Because, I remember when I first started being so open, a lot of people, if you're new, you don't really know who I am. The comedian Trabas, that's kind of where I started becoming this famous person. So a lot of Jamaicans started following me because that's his following. Mm-hmm. And, they would say, wow, you're so honest. Like, why are you telling people that you're broke? Like, why? Like, because, in our culture, if you don't got food in the house, nobody should know that. Mm-hmm. Nobody should know that you don't have no money in your pocket.
Business, right.
Nobody should know. Like, I remember my grandma making us wear uniform to, like, a non-uniform school because if you don't have no money, how they gonna know you wearing uniform?
Yo, low-key smart.
Like, yeah, she had all the tricks up under her belt. So it was like, nobody can't, mess with you for repeating clothes if you wearing uniform.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I appreciated that. When I moved here, I was so
stressed.
Yes,
I was bullied.
Yeah.
I didn't have no clothes to keep up with the trends.
Yeah. So and their parents didn't have no clothes. They was probably selling their food stamps, to be honest, to keep their kids. But, it's just, to me, it was surprising that people, because this is the type of person I am. I'm going to talk about me before you talk about me.
Yeah.
Like,
get ahead of it, right?
Did you guys see what happened on Dance Hall Shade Room?
I didn't see what happened, but I saw you talk about it on your Snap about borrowing clothes.
Yes.
I totally don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay. So basically, I end up on these Jamaican blogs. It's so weird.
You mean people talking about you or you're on it?
No, people submit me to talk about me.
Kind of thing, but Jamaican.
Oh, right.
How do you deal with that stuff?
It's terrible. It's terrible because it's like I try so hard to be nice and transparent and real, but then people find things to hate you, and I feel like people are finding more things to hate me. That before, when I was single and broke, everybody loved me. As soon as you get a man and get some money, people want to nitpick you. So they were saying at the stage show that I was at, it was Alkaline and Movado. No, it wasn't Movado.
The other day.
Right. I got an opportunity. Yeah, I got an opportunity. The stage manager there contacted me to promote my cookie wash on stage. So I went. Yeah, so dope. It was last minute though. I didn't know I was going up there. I was kind of scared. Yeah, I'm never scared, but it was scary. I didn't know. It was a lot of people. So I went on stage, did my thing, posted a photo, posted a video of me on there. Don't you know, they put a collage together of me and Deani, one of Deani's old pictures, and said, how Starr so whatever, but she have to borrow clothes. What happened? Lincoln and Trabas not taking care of their girls while they sharing clothes.
Oh my God.
So of course my babies in the comments was like, clearly they're two different sizes. How could they be sharing clothes? You idiot sender. La la la. Mind your business. Go up under your mother. Ray.
Oh my God.
So I came in the comments and I was like, listen, sender, if you started sharing clothes, you could take more trips like I do. And truthfully, you guys, thanks for picking up for me, but I share clothes with all my friends. If I see something in your closet and I like it, it's mine. And I
didn't do it too.
And but you know, in Jamaica, everything is looked down upon. And then I said, I wish she wore the same shoe size as me, so when she rich, I could borrow her red bottoms. Truthfully,
I remember middle school and high school. Shout out to Tanisha and Audrey when we were the same size. We were sharing clothes.
But Deani not even my size, and I fit in her style. I don't care.
Yeah, you know, people focus on the wrong things. I think they have to find something to say.
Candi, if you got a wig on and you're like, I'm tired of this wig, I'm about to throw it away. Nah, sis, let me get that.
I don't know about the wig though.
Why? Because that Brazilian hair is some Brazilian girls that you don't know her. So why I can't borrow somebody I know hair?
That hair's a bit expensive. I would say to share the thing.
Yeah, exactly. Pass her on donkey.
Them hair cost some money.
No, yeah, I've borrowed clothes before. I wish, you know, I was the same size as some of my friends because I would borrow more.
I love borrow.
The other day I was going to a wedding and it's Chyanne. I call and say, hey girl, I'm going to a wedding and need a dress tomorrow, which reminds me, I still have it.
Girl, I didn't remember.
But you see, that's me. I'm a fake borrower. When I say I'm borrowing, it really mean it's mine. Because you already wore it, you're not going to wear it again half the time.
Oh, really?
Like, if you posted it on Instagram, you're probably not going to wear it again.
Yo, I had a friend like that. Yo, I need my prom dress back. I know who you are.
I remember. That dress was bomb, though.
But it has its pros and its cons, to answer your question. It's cool and all. Like, when people are like, Starr, or whatever. But then it's bad, like, because sometimes I just want to be normally bum. Like, I was leaving.
Like right now?
Right. If y'all saw me, I was giving Candi so much heat about taking a photo. I was leaving the airport in New York, and this girl was, like, looking at me. And I'm like, what is this BI looking at?
Right. Because we don't curse.
Right. And I was like, whatever. Because, you know, I don't think people see it. Oh, it's Starr. I'm just thinking you got a problem, sis. So then I see a snap that says, are you at the airport? Are you at JFK airport?
That's so hilarious.
But I just took a photo. So I was like, but it was like a photo of a couple. And I was like, damn, you know your airport real good, girl. And she was like, she like looked up, hi, Starr!
Oh, that is so
good. And I was like, you just snapped me? She's like, yes, I didn't know like how you were, so I didn't want to say hi. I'm like, girl, you can say hi to me anytime. We just can't take a picture at any time. Please, I don't care. You're still pretty. No. But I was like, okay, we could use a filter because the flower filter make everybody cute. So
it does.
Just, you know, they got the contour filter too.
Yeah, right. But I hate that filter.
I like the lashes.
It does make me look very different.
I like whichever one that put on lashes because every time I put it on, like, I need to invest in some lashes. Like,
yeah,
it's dope. But you know, speaking of, you know, the fame and whatever, because I personally don't know how I deal with some of those comments that I see. I think. Mills probably be crying. Like I told Chyanne that if our podcast and our Instagram gets up, like we're disabling.
No, let me rephrase that. When your podcast,
when yes, because I tell her we're going to disable the comments. Like I don't want anybody to comment on it.
No, I don't care.
But anyways, I saw this one girl comment and she said she must have like Starr itch, you know, where you only stock up like.
You seen that bitch?
I saw it.
She's a hoe, like, and I'm sorry, but her coochie stink too because she's pressed.
Okay. All right, let's take it down and
sorry. Finish telling them what the comment said so they know why I'm so mad.
So she's upset with you. She's buying your product now. You know, she's wants it, but she's upset because. She said,
you must stock only 40 washes.
Right.
When I sit there and handcraft 200 bottles and it sells out in an hour, what do you want me to do, sis? And then run a store. Okay, this is one thing I want to say. whenever you guys go into business or do whatever, and everybody listening, sometimes it's not great to be the face of your brand. I started off the face of my brand because it was starting off Sex Dr. Starr. I had all the coochie answers, all of whatever. Right. And that, to me, that was like a mental... I knew what I was doing. I'm going to keep my page Sex Dr. Starr, so when I comment on stuff, people immediately see the word sex and want to click follow. They want to whatever. Once I get my following to a certain place, I'm going to just change my name back to Starr.
Smart child. Smart.
Yeah, so it just kind of whatever, because you don't want to keep it there too long. By the time you're at 100K, everybody, right, kid, I'm a kid. By the time you're at 100K, you're branded as a sex person. Now, when I got to like 30K, I stopped the sex thing. So now I'm at almost 50. I'm just Starr again.
I be telling people, like, you know what you're doing. Why
they stressed about the wrong thing, and they don't pay my phone bill, and they don't pay my mama phone bill, and I know because I pay it. So leave me alone. Thank you. Anyway, don't be the face of your brand all the time unless you prepared to be like attacked, because you can't attack Walmart, the owner of Walmart, because all them the lines are not open. You know, right. you don't comment on his Instagram and say, "Sir, you need to hire more people." They attack Dove, but not the specific owner. It's the company. Right. So even if somebody posts, "Oh, cookie wash burned my throat," or whatever, I swallowed it and it burned.
How did it get in your mouth?
Because organic products, some people taste test organic products, because if it's certified organic, then it's edible.
Okay.
So whatever, but that's stupid to me. I don't want to taste shea butter.
Okay.
Right. So, if that happens, okay, my product goes under, but I go under with my product.
Right.
Like anything that happens, I go under, and then it's annoying because people take my personal pages like Snapchat to ask me business questions. When is my order coming? My order number is la 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 la. Right. This is not. There's an email on the site for a reason. There's a this on the.
Those things used to annoy when I went on like different pages, and you'd see where they'll post in the status, exactly all the instructions, and then you see people asking questions, and I'm like,
people don't read.
I'm like, it's right. They just posted it, or how about you go to like maybe the previous pictures and you'll see the answer there.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves.
It is one of mine too. I hate that I still see people asking questions, and I'm like, Negro, it's right. It's right there. Like,
don't start an online business, y'all. I'm telling you, they don't read. I will post on Snap, like I will advertise on Snap, and I will say this www.sweetcookies.org. Somebody will snap me on that exact picture and say, "Where can I find it?" I swear to God, I'd be like, "Did you read what I just posted before you snap me?"
Right.
No disrespect, but I'm just wondering. Maybe it's me.
Well, a lot of companies, they started out with that person as the face, and then eventually as they grew, it turned into something more. So, I mean...
Like McDonald's.
Right. So maybe you just need to stop
I'm backing up.
Yeah, stop having them contact you through these lines and have a direct website or something instead of them contacting you personally, or just don't respond. Like, here's my business manager or whatever. Shoot them an email. Or
do you want to know though? I got attacked for that the other day. I just said on Snap, I don't really answer business questions on Snap. Send an email. It may take 48 hours. Right. The person asked me a business question, and they asked me on like a Snap after I said what I had to say. And I just closed it. I didn't answer. I got a long paragraph. You don't know nothing about customer service. Mm-hmm. You need to remember where you started from. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I know. It's little people like me. Every order counts. I said, sis.
And I'm sure you're thankful for, the support.
Obviously.
But, your business is getting bigger, and,
people don't realize what goes in the background.
Right.
They just think that just because they might know you or they thought they knew you.
Right.
They think they know you from social media.
Seriously.
So or like the ones that probably went to school with her. It's like, yeah, I know her. I was in her class. We cool. We best buds.
Yeah, but, they don't understand there's a difference when things transition over into a business.
Right. Things change. Yeah.
I mean, that's how it is. So, are you still aspiring to the actress life? Is that still one of your goals?
That's definitely a goal. I didn't announce this yet, so you guys get the first whatever.
Exclusive.
So an East African artist, he's the biggest artist in East Africa, pretty poppin' in West Africa. Just, he's poppin'. Diamond Platinums. He just had a song with Rick Ross, and I was at the video shoot 2 days ago.
Oh,
yeah. So that was pretty exciting because I felt down on myself that so last year, everybody know I was broke. This year, I'm not so broke, but I didn't do anything that I loved. Last year, no, not that I don't love my business, but, my lifetime goals, is acting.
Right.
So for this opportunity to just kind of arise, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And it arose at a moment where I felt like my life was going downhill because a part of my business was going downhill. But I'm just looking, all right, can y'all think of a time where you thought everything was not working and then like a month later you saw why that had to happen that way?
Mm-hmm.
Share that time.
I'm hoping that's right now because in a month I get my score and hopefully,
but it had to be a time before that. It's like, like maybe you thought you're gonna move somewhere or live with somebody, or
like even most recently, not to get into details, but I think it was sometime in September. I was like in my bed under my blanket the whole time. I was just totally depressed about some issues that are out of my control. And then a couple of days later, I heard that I got a call. Hey, Candi, we want you for the job. Come on in. And I was like,
look at God.
Look at you with your good self. God.
Right.
Go ahead, Jesus.
Right.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it.
Come on, y'all. Sing on the choir. Let's get it popping.
Jesus. Right.
What a mighty God we serve. Hallelujah.
Hey, what a mighty Sister Lorraine, yes. Y'all, speaking of church.
Oh, Lord.
So, knowing that, you grew up in the church.
Yes.
You were involved in everything in the church.
Pretty much. Free labor. Yes.
Grew up in everything in the church.
Don't lie. That's what it is.
Your family is in the church.
Yes.
Your mom, prayer warrior Lorraine.
Yes. Missionary.
Yes. Let me tell you, some of them prayers saved me. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Sister Lorraine. Shout out to you. And your mom and stuff. So where are you now, whereas your faith is concerned and church and all of that stuff?
I think that, and don't take this offensive, Christians, but I have more faith than y'all. And I say that in the most humble way, in seeing that sometimes I'm criticized a lot by people that are in church or, hear about what I'm doing and la, 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 la. But I think they miss the big picture in everything that I'm doing. Everything I've done, it wasn't because I knew it was going to work. It was because I had faith in God. It wasn't because Pastor laid his hand on me and said, next month your problems will be fixed. I didn't go to a New Year's service and listen to Pastor say 2017 is your year. Mm-hmm. I spoke to God and said, I need 27 to be my year. And 2017 was my year. Like, no lie. Mm-hmm. So I think when it comes to faith, we've been taught to put a lot of it into church, where it's great to fellowship with people who believe the same things. But I don't believe the same things as a lot of people in church, because I feel like y'all don't even believe the same things. You don't know what you believe. You just believe what you've been told generation. It's kind of, church reminds me of school, an organization that's designed for you not to think for yourself. Because it's kind of like, this is what we say. And I don't know if you remember in school, but if you ask too much questions, it becomes because I said so. Mm-hmm. Because I said so. And even as a kid, because I said so. And I think that's the worst way to raise people. And we've come from generations because I said so. It's rude if you ask questions. Mm-hmm. Even remember growing up, I was always the rude kid. Like
I wouldn't say rude. You were just a lot more outspoken than other kids.
Other people,
to them,
that's rude. Yeah. I'm too grown. I'm too enough. I remember I don't don't remember you guys being like that towards me, but a lot of people in your age group always looked at me like, that's going to be the fast one. She going to be hot.
Well, you know, it was definitely not me. Remember, I was the one chaperoning your events.
Girl, you was too busy with that person. You already know what you was doing at your age. Well, y'all was too busy. Listen.
Starr,
the shade.
Starr, this was after that period?
No, I'm talking about just growing up in church, period. I've always been.
For me, y'all. I can't.
More than one.
Where's my cup?
Sips wine. But I'm just saying, period, point blank. Y'all got to see Candy sweating over here. Period, point blank. I feel like I was always kind of pointed at as Sister Lorraine, Sister Lisa, talk to her. And I remember my grandma tells me a story. There was someone in church. She won't tell me who, though. I really want to know who. So if you listening, shout out to you, hater. They told their grandchild they need to stop. Like, stay away from me. Don't make friend with me. Don't find it no habit to hang around me. And
listen, there's a lot of them that do that here.
Really?
It is a big... You see, it was because of your mom why I ended up staying and helping. Because everyone else was like, you know, Candy... She, you know, whatever, she, whatever what she was doing in her relationship or whatever.
But even as a kid, I mean, like, I was literally a kid. Like, right. Middle school, like...
They've done that. And
how do you do that to kids?
I think if she doesn't mind, like, Shelly was told that before. Like, someone had said that someone was supposed to hang with her anymore. I remember at one point, I remember her telling me that she was told that before, that one of her friends, oh, you can't hang with that person anymore. I know one of my friends, we're good now, her mother had told her not to hang with me anymore.
Why? I thought you were so sweet all the time.
Yeah, her mother didn't want her. I remember at that point,
you were stepping for the Lord, singing for the Lord.
Yeah. But the thing is, I remember that the mother seemed to have known more about my business than she knew about her daughter's business.
And that's, you know, that's a lot of times what it is. Or a lot of times is you're so busy peeping at somebody else's window, you don't see what's going on in your house.
Right. I was so offended by that. That broke my heart.
But here's the fun part about the story. When I was graduating college, high school, you know, they bring up the people for awards, who's getting awards for whatever, and they did it
at church?
Yeah, at church. And they did it by GPA and stuff. And I had like the highest GPA. I had a 4.5 GPA. So the person told my grandma, she said, you know, I have to confess to you, Sister Lorraine. I told my granddaughter not to hang around your granddaughter. I told her, you know, stay away from people like that because they're not going nowhere in life, da-da-da-da-da. And when pastor said her GPA was 4.5, I almost fell over in my seat because I wish my granddaughter could even bring an A into the house. So it just goes to show, like,
isn't that the best comeback?
It's the best.
Right?
I agree.
And that's why I have an issue with the church, because it's kind of like we preach on faith, we preach on all these things, but we judge so hard, do y'all remember Forever? The dark girl. Yeah, no, she don't know. She don't mind. Me and Forever Cool. Yeah, right. So we were talking the other day. I saw her and her mom, and you know, her mom had to undergo surgery and stuff like that. And she was like, you know, it just hurt me that I felt like I found a home for my daughter in that church because there's so much young people, so much doing stuff. And I was like, great, you know, Forever can get on the right track through these people and whatever. When meanwhile, it became like a attack.
I do remember her.
And she was like, you know I smoke cigarettes. I know I smell like cigarettes. You know, her mom don't care. But what did my business have to do with my daughter? And it can be like that. If like, all right, let's say we have like a stripper mom in the church. The children around the mom automatically becomes, or what, another thing that I love when they do, they want to love you extra hard because they feel like something's wrong with you. Come, Data, give me a hug.
Or like, let's say if you showed up to church this Sunday for the first time in forever, like
everybody want to pray. Everybody want to pray with you.
Come to the altar. Come.
Sis, you not leaving that job and your miserable husband that's making you miserable is more of a problem than me and my problem, sis. Like, I really
don't like the shade that's thrown in, like, the message or like the praying. Like, this one is for
you. That's a problem to me. That's not what church is about. And even in light of everything that goes on in the community, like, to me, church is an organization. Why was, I don't know what you guys did, so I'm not throwing shade anywhere, but a lot of people I know that go to churches, why wasn't church open for the hurricane as one of the places to kind of come together and to pray? And, I just feel like we have all this faith. We have all this whatever. But where are you in the community? To me, church is supposed to be for the community. It's not supposed to be. And then how did church start? I like to go back to that. It's kind of like the slave masters put this person in charge to give the black people faith, but also to oppress them, to let them know that they're kind of lower. The slave masters use that as a way to say, you're black. God kind of created you, but he created you to work for me.
Well, arguably, right? If we could take it further than that, for where church started. And let's say the New Testament after Jesus and the people were, selling their stuff and coming together as a community. That's the real way that church is supposed to be. Maybe not be relevant now to sell all your stuff and live in a communal place. Those things are cults now. Right. But in general, it was for the community so that everybody could share and have and, no one's left out. So, yeah, but I do agree, though, when it came down to that time period where they were using Christianity to oppress, that's where a lot of people start to divert away from Christianity too because of that, So,
but I just divert away from all religion. Let's not get into the who's right, who's wrong, what scripture says, but let's get into more of morality and spirituality. Do you connect past the Bible? And even when I'm talking to people who don't, do you really think there's a God? I say, let's not call it God. Let's call it the universe. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that's better? The universe. Do you believe that there's somebody higher than you that's helping to control things? And then people are kind of like, yeah, when you say it like that. So, if you don't want to say God, you don't want to confuse Muhammad, this person, that person, let's just call it the universe. Respect to that person, whoever, whatever you want to call it. But you have your own connection because even when you feel things in your stomach, when your dude cheating on you, and it's no way. We have a friend that her story about going to the beach, y'all know who I'm talking about. She was going to the beach for a walk. And then she just found her dude there with the next girl. He told her, yo, it had to be God or it had to be something in power to send you because the girl didn't even know was going to the beach. Nobody could have told you. And then the beach is long. How did she know to go to that part of the beach? She was going for her own sanity just to find, so I feel like those things are the universe.
No, and I agree. I think I don't like the idea of the religious focus either, the whole ritualistic aspect of it and the focus on things that are not necessarily relevant for present
How do you guys feel about monogamy and the Bible? Let's hear it, guys and gals.
I haven't formulated a particular belief. I guess I hold.
I'm just listening to y'all.
No, I want to hear your opinion.
I don't.
They want to hear you.
I don't have.
I believe in monogamy, but we've had this conversation, so go ahead.
No. I want to hear you. Can they know your opinions first? And I said monogamy and the Bible and just the world we live in today.
Well, so in the Old Testament there was polygamy, and then I don't really know where it switched, but
did it switch or did they just stop talking about it?
Well, I don't know. But
Candi, answer us.
Modern day,
let me wait till Chyanne finish.
Monogamy, I would personally prefer that for my own lifestyle.
Right.
I don't think I would be capable of sharing resources with another
But we
woman.
do anyway, but
well, that's what I was me. Honestly, I'm not interested in sharing anything.
What if you came to an agreement to share?
I don't have that interest. I don't want to share.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Well, let's not talk about my celebrity.
No, can we talk about it? Just answer the one question. Who's your celebrity crush?
I have a few. They're not good. They're not good folks though.
Okay, Usain Bolt. Let's go with Usain.
Okay, we can go with Usain.
Okay, he's with Cassie. I think it is Casey. Sorry, I'm not into their life like that.
Ahead.
But cute. They're cute. They're adorable.
They are.
They're adorbs. You and Usain meet, you, him, Casey, hanging out, having dinner, just, regular fan stuff, just chilling, eating, whatever, then they invite you to dinner again, Great. You go back to Florida. Then they're like, hey, Candi, we loved your vibe. Come back to Jamaica. You know, I'm going to have it right. Don't worry about it. All on us.
Right.
Matter of fact, forget the hotel. Stay with us.
Person.
Yeah, stay with us. Okay, cool. You staying in the guest room. Then one night at dinner, they're like, yo, Candi, I want you to be my girl. I want you to be my girlfriend. Casey's sitting right there, too. She's like, yeah, I think it's a good idea. Great vibe. You're like, I'm not lesbian, Casey. No, you don't have to be my girlfriend. Just be his. And just, we're friends. Let's vibe. You say vote here.
All right, slow down a little bit. Slow down. Hold on.
Why? You don't gotta work no more, Candi. We gotta help her.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. My celebrity crush is Drake, and if Drake asked me to do that,
He always says that.
where do I sign? Drake,
Listen, I just know that. Okay, if I do sign up to that, I know Casey's going to become a problem for me, though. Like,
but you're rude.
that is what I'm telling you honestly. That is going to be like. I don't want you saying out.
But is jealousy of God?
Listen. Call it what you want, but I know Casey would be a problem. Like Casey's out the picture. Like I wouldn't want to.
She invited you in the picture.
That's cool. But I'm not going to go back to Florida. You're going to be here with Casey.
She's not telling you to leave. He's asking you to stay.
Stay in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. Everything taken care of. You can start your own nonprofit down there.
Yeah, sis. Open a dance studio.
Even the more. Where Casey going to go? She's not going to come over here anymore.
Where?
Casey's out the pic. If I'm gonna stay there, Casey's out the picture.
Why? You like Casey. Casey's cool. Casey's your homegirl.
That's cool. But we're not gonna be. I'm not gonna be sharing.
I think you're saying that now because it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. You're right.
I think in that moment.
Because all right. Maybe you want to draw the boundary. Maybe you want to draw the line at sex. Maybe you don't want to have threesomes.
Yeah.
So fine.
Okay.
Okay. But you don't have to see him and Casey.
You don't.
He gonna go to Casey's house. Casey got money. She got
okay, so hold on.
But she got money?
She looked like she got money.
Okay, so slow down right quick. So now what happens when... Because I want the end game to be marriage. So what will happen then?
And I have a story for y'all on that. But go ahead.
Letitia.
I mean, well, as of right now, it's not legal for polygamous marriages. Mm-hmm. So, at least in Jamaica.
But
and
even
certain places here. So,
but either way, I mean, marriage is legal in America, but it's like we pick and choose when we want to put weight on that paper, because when you trying to get your green card and your papers, the church don't have no problem with marriage, but then they say, oh, you should be married and not live together. It's kind of you playing the game.
Yeah, I'm not talking about church.
No, it's not about church. I'm just saying marriage is something to me that's a Christian, whatever.
I get
because
it.
that takes away if you get married for a green card, it takes away the sacredness that we
listen to me.
put
I
on
definitely
marriage.
agree with that.
So if you take marriage as sacred, why does a piece of paper have to validate that it's sacred? You can't have a sacred relationship.
It all depends on the person too. Not everybody. There's people that's in that situation that can get married and get that green card, but they chose not to.
They got married, in the church, but technically they're still not married on U.S. paper for immigration reasons, right? So, but they're married. They're married. They stood before God and their family and said, and pledged and vowed and exchanged.
I'm gonna do that because I can't do.
It don't necessarily have to be on paper.
I mean, I would like my end game to be that, and I know that Casey can be in the picture.
Okay, do you somehow feel that this is a mental thing? Like, that this is something taught to you that, like, okay, my man is supposed to only have me. He's supposed to only like me. Or, here's an even better question. Would you feel better if Usain married you and Casey was the side piece?
It's possible for men to be faithful,
Yeah, but I'm asking you that question.
I don't want... No,
what if you got the marriage certificate, but Casey was still...
We don't even need the certificate. I just want...
No, I get... Marriage is the end goal, but he keeps slipping up with Casey.
Well, then
you're not gonna leave him. I'm gonna let you know that now. You're not about to go back to work.
What I'm gonna do is get that 18 that child for the next 18 years.
I'm not gonna leave Drake, so we already know that.
I don't think
you infertile. You can't get the 18 years.
I don't think I can mentally. Honestly, I hear what y'all saying, but I don't think I can mentally deal with staying home while my man is sleeping with another chick. I don't think I could mentally.
Women do that all the time. Though.
They do it in the hood, in the projects, on a mattress, on the floor. How could you do it in Usain House on the hills? I could do it.
Women do that all the time.
Matter of fact, bring her over here.
I'm an emotional person. My feelings.
Kenny, we're both Scorpios. You can't. You know I'm emotional.
And I am just as emotional. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit there in my big house with my big TV. I'm a big mattress. I'm a big money. I'm a big maid. I'm a big everything. And I'm going to be lonely and crying because my man...
you're not going to be lonely.
Yes, I am, because he's not fully invested in me.
No.
Invested in me.
You know what I think is unfair? Let's say it's not Casey is the side piece. It's his work. It still means he's not fully invested in you. You know, I think we put such an emphasis on other women that we forget bigger issues. So, for example, people's favorite claim to fame is my man not cheat, my man know when my man day night. Right? That's your biggest claim to fame. But it doesn't make you any happier because my man could be well giving me bun. But my man will get on a plane with me, fly with me. He sends me sweet texts every morning. Your man, he don't give you no bun. But, you know, that sweetness ended after 5 months. You know, that's it. You don't go on dates.
Ain't no fire.
You don't. The sex is whack. Wickety whack. And what is that? Are those not issues? Compatibility is not an issue? No, because we've kind of been taught if you find a good man and a good man is a man that don't cheat on you, then stay with that man. I think that's crap. I think we've been brainwashed, bamboozled.
I agree that's crap. That's definitely.
And I don't. Do y'all believe like you can have the total package? I don't believe. I don't
think so.
Listen.
I love candy.
Y'all can't tell me all of that because I see it. Okay.
Do you or do you see what people tell you?
Nah, bro. I see it.
Okay. What's the total package to you?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
What's the total package?
Yes.
I mean, that's mine. Mine.
You see?
I'm just saying that, but I would like him to be mine. I mean, y'all, I want...
Is there a list of 10 things or 5 things? Okay, so I'll do my confession. After celibacy for a long time, I don't know if my mom noticed, me and Elston was going to get married. We're just going to do it the court way.
This is the guy you were celibate with.
Right. My college boo. We're going to do it the court way, keep it between us just so we could start having sex again. It was getting hard. And then, for real. And then we're going to do a destination wedding in Mexico because while we're in college, both of us love margaritas and Mexican food and Taco Tuesdays. That was our cheap date night. Mm-hmm. So we felt Mexico's perfect. He even contacted the people. But y'all don't fall into the hype. He's a cheating dog. So after that, after I decided to leave him, I had a lot of self-reflection to do. I had my long list of things I wanted in my next man. I had my long list of he better be faithful. He da-da-da-da, you know? Mind you, this was the first guy to, like, cheat on me. Mm-hmm. All my other boyfriends were faithful, from what I know. So I do believe men can be faithful.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the total package.
Right.
I'm just asking.
Okay. I do believe this.
I just want to make sure that you believe that it's possible.
Oh, I do. Okay. That fine boy, Devontae, faithful as it gets. Devontae don't even talk to people. He barely talk to me.
Audience, I just wanted to make sure that I just wanted to see.
You said you do like you ain't believe
I do. After you...
Okay, so after all of that, I looked at this long list of my needs and wants and all these things. And I said, all right, sis, do you have a long list of stuff like this? Like, you know, if a guy wants ambition and beauty, you got it. You got all of that. But if he wants complete submission, you crossed off the list, sis. Like, you have to decide what's your intolerable. What am I absolutely not going to tolerate? Are we over time?
No, go ahead.
What am I absolutely not going to tolerate? And what is a must for me? So affection is a must for me. Like, you have to be affectionate. I can't deal with that. You have to be adventurous, you know, not afraid to try things.
So far we have the same too. Okay.
Right. But if you have these, you gotta be smart too. Like I like deep convos, because you can be affectionate, adventurous, but not have deep convos. I had a boyfriend like that. It's not that they're dumb, but they just don't think deep enough. It's like they gotta smoke weed or something, and I don't smoke weed, so so it wouldn't work. So these lists, but I'm like, okay, but then what if he cheats on you? And then I said to myself, but what if it's not cheating? What if you tell him it's cool? Like, could you live with knowing?
Could he live with you cheating on him?
No. Him cheating on me.
What if you cheat on him?
I don't think my body work like that, because my vagina be tired.
So you're okay with him, but you're not.
I don't want two penises inside me. It's too much.
And that throws off the pH, man.
Dead sick. And you know, it's not about.
But so you're cool with him doing it with, but.
I don't want to.
See the way my Scorpio sets up.
Okay, but that's what I'm telling y'all. I became a realist instead of being so emotional that my emotions overtook
the way my
logic.
Scorpio sets up. If you doing it, I'm doing it too.
And you know my problem. But you know my problem with that is. So it's kind of like that saying. You know, when you was a kid, if your friend jump off of the bridge, y'all gonna jump with them.
Yeah, we jumping, both jumping.
No, I'm not like that, because you want to be a thought. I ain't boosting my body count for your thottiness. No. I'm not doing
but
that.
You're with him. That's
right.
And
I chose. If I know what you are, and I know you tell me straight, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, bro.
So are you you're in a relationship right now?
Yeah.
Is that the arrangement that you have?
My boyfriend's an artist.
Okay.
Musician. And me, realistically, when I date people, I date them with realistic expectations. Candi think Usain Bolt finna be hers only. Casey don't even think that. Casey already knows that's not what the case.
Yeah, Casey clearly is with the program. Straight after he came from the Olympics last year, they was in Bora Bora together.
She don't care.
She was
that's
like,
cool.
What?
Candy's not Casey though.
I'm not Casey.
Okay.
Right.
So this is my point. You live a lifestyle where coochie is thrown at you. You know, I don't think he has sex with everybody that throws it. You know, I see him deny some things, and some bad things. I'm like, dang, good job, bro.
Just like how you can say that you don't want to have more than one penis inside of you, he can say the same thing.
But
too.
that's not what he wants. And that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't try to change what you want. I try. This is me. Tell me what you want out of this. I tell you what I want out of this, and we see, can it work?
Okay, well,
it's either it works or it doesn't.
Yeah.
So
and that's part of the idea behind open
relationship.
An open relationship.
I don't consider it an open relationship because on my part. But it's not because he says it can't be that way. Mm-hmm. It's because, and he never even brought that up. It's like we're having a conversation. I'm like, okay, so tell me your expectation. You plan on dating me. You know, he wanted me to be his girlfriend. But do you still think it's okay to have sex with other girls?
He said
like,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? I think because I left the person who had me brainwashed into thinking he was a saint. And he treated me so well. And then when I found out he was having sex with other girls, it was devastating. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God. That I'm okay with a real person because I know what to expect. Mm-hmm. So when he said that, I was like, you know what? Actually, I don't have a big problem with that. I have more of a problem with honesty. And I evaluated that with myself. It's not that the girl is the issue. It's the honesty is the issue. I don't like people coming to me telling me stuff I don't know. I don't like nobody trying to check me. Don't come to me as a woman. You know, as long as that's in check, we're cool. And I was like, and quite frankly.
Well, that's y'all agreement. So.
What? Yeah.
So do you... For does he need to tell you what he's doing?
I do. I don't want you to give me details per se. Like, yeah, you know, I just whatever. But if you know, like, okay, Dream Weekend just passed. Mm-hmm. Babe, did you have sex at Dream? One time, one girl. And it wasn't, you know, like, just tell me.
I don't know.
And then I'm like, did you use a condom? And then I think I'm more like that because realistically, when we're living together, and okay, this is something about me. I like to watch. I don't like threesomes, but I tried a threesome in college, and it made me realize I like to be the cheerleader. I feel like a porn director. I swear to God,
I could see her. Though.
You don't know. It's like you don't know
the energy.
Honest to God. But the two people, they were scared. My boyfriend and the girl, they were scared because the girl, she was cool with me. And everybody saw me as this crazy person, that very possessive and thought I would just get mad in the middle of it. But I was kind of bored with them. I was kind of like, all right, grab her ass. All right, go harder. Like, all right, girl. Like, You know, but I don't want you to touch me. Like, I'm not lesbian. I don't like that. But I do like watching.
So what do you do about protecting yourself from diseases and, you know?
I would expect that you wear a condom. Like, you know, I've been in a position where, you know, we met somebody and was going to have a threesome and we couldn't find a condom and it was about to be like, sorry, sis. But then we found a condom. So it was like, oh, okay, cool. But, you know, it's what works for you.
If that's what you're into.
Have you tried it?
No, I'm not interested.
But I wasn't interested either.
I'm not interested.
Have you tried what?
A threesome?
Oh,
have you?
No.
Oh, wow.
I don't know about Chyanne, but I'm just not interested.
I'm interested, actually.
I'm not.
It's like, how do you know that you're not interested? You didn't try it.
I know I'm not interested.
You sound like my mom about parties. I'm not interested in a stage show. Sis, you had me at like 21. You ain't been to a stage show? Like, what is your life? I'm not interested. You don't know that yet. At least go in it, get mad, and storm out or fight, and then you can be
like
like,
I said, I would like. I know that I'm possessive. I know I want you all to myself, and I don't think I will be able to.
But not the relationship, but threesome in terms of sex.
Yeah, but in my because the thing, I overthink things, and I know that I'm going to. I feel like I'm going to be thinking that. Hey, are you texting the girl that, you know, just in the threesome? Like, you know that it was
she's doing better than me, so he gonna start.
Right. That is gonna. I know that will be. I know that will be my thing. That's what I'm gonna be thinking. Like, look at her over here giving head better.
So I have a question.
Get off, because you're doing it too good. Cut. This is not gonna work. No, exactly.
So I have a question, Kenny. If you're with somebody that you feel meets the criteria for everything, but he does cheat on you, you don't find out all the while, as old people like to call it, respectfully cheating, whatever that means.
You call it respectfully cheating?
Yeah, because it's not in your face. I call that just disrespect and lying. But
yes, I still think so.
So would you leave him and he has 9 out of the 10?
I'd have to cheat first.
So you would just cheat on him.
That part.
Okay, all right. I don't know what the end game would be. I'm not. I just know that I would not be able to trust you if you.
You don't trust
which
him.
we spoke about in one of our other episodes. Like, I just think our relationship would just fall apart. I just wouldn't know what to do with you after that.
But see, she eliminated that factor.
She did, but I still would not be comfortable with that either.
Well, it's not going to be for everybody.
It's not. But I feel like you're going to take an L somewhere, you know?
I know how
you're going to take the
my
L
brain
somewhere.
Works, and I know that you say he was at Dream Weekend. Like, I cannot be sitting at home watching TV.
I was busy starting a business. I didn't have time to think about it.
Fine, throw TV, whatever. So, I would not be able to do whatever I'm doing. I know that you are out of the country in your hotel room with another chick. Why am I not there?
He's not necessarily with her, though. He has the opportunity to. He might not necessarily do it. Same thing if you didn't know.
She said that he did do it.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I wasn't clocking him during that time.
But it's the same thing. Like,
but the thing is, because it's an open relationship, in my head, I know that he's always going to be doing. Anytime he goes anywhere.
That's not true. That's actually not true.
But that's the thing.
You're saying that's the thought. Okay, this is what I can honestly say.
To New York, you're gonna be sleeping with somebody.
This is what I can honestly say.
I know you sleep with a Chyanne. Like, that's always gonna be in my head.
I can honestly say this: if it's late and I text him and he doesn't respond, I automatically like, I wonder if he's with somebody.
Right.
But I get calm because I'm like, oh, he'll just tell me tomorrow if
and
that's
that would
the case.
Be me. Like, why you not picking up your phone?
You know what?
You start to not answer my phone because you're sleeping with other chicks.
No, but I think that's an agreement to be made too.
Clearly, your experiences are what shape you. Her experience with the guy before, who she really had confidence in that they were both staying faithful to each other.
We're both celibate, I thought.
Both celibate. They was on the YouTube channel together.
Me. He lied to my YouTube. I deleted that YouTube page. That's how traumatic it was.
Right? And then after that, her experience made her come up to this conclusion, right?
Honestly,
your experience is different in life.
And honestly, I know that you say your universe and your Muhammad and your whatever. Like,
I love it, Candy.
Although I may not necessarily believe in everything the church does and what, I know that I definitely still believe in a God. I believe in God. And I've seen the things that he's done in my life and made happen, things that an ordinary man could not do. And I still believe that it's these things are possible. I still believe that he can grant me the desires of my heart.
I do. I believe that too, but I think we also fail to realize. I don't know. I think she want to come in.
Oh, okay.
Mom.
Continue.
Okay. What?
We're having some.
We're just having a difficulty because I think they don't want to talk about my mom. But anyway, I also believe God will grant you desires of your heart, but everything's not going to be perfect.
Right. I never said marriage is going to be perfect or the relationship will be perfect. But
that's what I'm saying. So to you, a big interruption in perfection. Let's see this. Again, your man doesn't cheat. He's caring. He's supportive. He's all these things. But he lacks ambition. He just don't want work. And when he does work, he get the job for a few months. He quit or something don't work out. Is that something you have the money to take care of the bills, but it kind of seems like you're taking care of him and the bills and yourself, but he's doing everything else in every other portion. Is that okay?
No, but those things we can talk about. We can work on it. We can figure out how to.
But that's how he is.
That's what I'm saying.
But then again, I wouldn't want a man like that.
Right, but then to me,
I would know from the outset what kind of man you are.
Right, but then to me, it becomes this thing of, and I think this is our generation and why, back then, they got married, they dealt with stuff, and they just dealt with stuff. I call it the social media era where we have too many options, but none at all. So
wow, that's okay.
So really, you see all these people. I can talk to somebody from China, Bermuda, la 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 la. I have all these options, but really and truly, you don't. Our moms now, they stayed with who they stayed with because they have no visa. They knew they wasn't leaving Jamaica. They gonna stay with their high school partner, and you may not find out about the bun you getting unless somebody is somebody down the street. If it's somebody from country and you live in Kingston, you don't know. Right. And if you know, you just try to wall it because you don't want to lose your man. Now us, anything that we decide, I'm not going to deal with this. And these Instagram memes, you are worth more than this. you deserve that. Don't settle. I feel like you have to quote unquote settle at some point.
But settling is going to mean different things for different people.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I mean. To me, there's going to be things that you don't like in a person. I don't think. I'm sorry. No matter how many people will say, I found my partner, I found my this, I found my that. There is something or two things that you're just like, damn, bro. But it's your choice whether you're going to leave them for it or not. And I think that's where it goes down to. Because if you sit there and ask God for all this stuff.
I get that.
But you skip the part where you want a man with a good stroke game. And God gave you everything else.
That would definitely be on my list.
But I'm serious. But if you skip and you didn't forget about that because you just got out of a breakup and you was just praying for somebody who got a good job, who God-fearing, who
whatever the other one was lacking last time.
Yeah.
You forget to mention.
You forget the stroke game because the other one had it on point. God, bring that guy to you.
And you ain't got no stroke.
Pequeño, muy pequeño, no stroke, no la la la.
Really, Shy?
She's shady.
So shady. Oh,
okay.
What do you do?
Right.
To me, that's more important than the stroke. Somebody else feeling the stroke. I'm sorry. That's more important to me.
Well, I mean, I know I'm here hyping her up, but I don't necessarily want to share my man either. But
who wants to?
I get.
Can we check the population? I'm gonna Google it.
I get where her experience has brought
population
her to
for what?
How many men on Earth and how many women?
Oh, okay.
And then how many in jail? How many gay? We gonna have to share, sister girls.
We don't have to share.
No, we kind of do because I always check the population.
Well, somebody gonna be left out.
Either you sharing, you're sharing.
Yes,
or you don't know.
Because you may not be the
sharing.
Person that is comfortable.
We are not. We are not sharing. Okay,
Casey.
I just like how
future man. If you are listening to this podcast, let me just give you the heads up. If you eventually listen,
don't nobody want to share him. He got no stroke.
He will have stroke. Shut up! Don't say that. His stroke game is going to be on point.
Stroke, you know she waiting.
Right. Listen, it's going to be on point.
It might be on point to you because you forgot.
Forgot. Trust me, I have not, but it will be on point.
Oh God, I can't.
Right, God?
Right, Jesus.
Right, Jesus. Come.
Oh, it's starting to break again.
Honestly, my grandma ridiculed me all the time and say, "Y'all, you gonna be single, sis? Watch."
My mother is more concerned about me getting HIV because the population is going up, the numbers are going up. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus,
but then that's why sharing is important to me. I don't like the freak for all sex. Like now, this is something I can't say that my boyfriend does that I don't necessarily like, but I know it's a part of his career in life, whatever. It doesn't have to be, but right now it is. I prefer to know that, okay, you like another young lady, which is possible. Women are so dope. How could you not like us? It's a lot of us that are dope.
Okay.
And you let me know, this is the young lady you like. I would like to meet her. And guess what? I don't have to go on all the dates because I'll be too busy for that. Y'all can do that. But we going to go on that date to go get tested together. Yes, we are.
Well,
let's turn in the results.
Definitely do that.
So to me, that's an important aspect of sharing. And then you're not for 1 second going to think you're getting dates without washing dishes. Come over, sis. We got some laundry for you to do. You can't slip out of that, sis. You be texting that phone, you contributing to these bills. You know, the more you get involved with my dude is the more you get involved with responsibility. That we ain't gonna do the Beyonce and Jay-Z. Beyonce gotta deal with all the inner stress and the white girl just getting pipe and money. Nah.
Listen, I've watched the movies, I've heard the shows, I've seen it on TV, they did Beyonce, the whoever. I'ma just watch it, I try to put myself in that position, I'ma just say no deal. It's a no deal. I just can't. Cause I'm getting upset watching it. I'm getting upset. Exactly. I'm upset right now.
Have you seen the meme where they put Beyonce, Ciara, Nicki Minaj, and all these like top celebrities, and they said if they getting cheated on, why you think you not?
Listen.
Yo.
Not everybody in these streets getting cheated on.
It's not.
Okay.
But it's the type of men that you want. And I know I like men with...
It's the type of men that Candy is attracted to. Her too, okay?
I know I like status.
Me and Tony always tell her that the ones that she like are unavailable. They're all like...
Or you gonna share.
So, like, honestly, before you started dealing with these guys, like, I used to send them pictures of when I had a crush on Shabazz.
Yeah,
I remember when the first time I did a video, you were like, no.
Lincoln Tree Dot.
Shut up!
I sent them pictures. King Kieran.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
Yeah, so, but those are just like desserts.
Oh.
It's not the end game, guys.
Okay. Okay.
So,
snack.
Yeah. Remember you sent me a birthday video yesterday? Not yesterday.
Oh yeah,
I
did with Shabazz. I did.
Yes.
I did. I was
My
like, do a birthday
month.
video because my friend loves you.
My birthday is next
Well,
month.
on that note, we have hit.
Wow, let's see where we're at. Oh my god!
But it's okay. Good conversation. I'm sure our listeners have not been bored. This has been a very good conversation.
I think they would have liked this. This is a dope convo. Did we get everything?
What are we going to call this? Share Your Man 2017.
Yeah, what are we going to call this?
I don't know. I'm sure we need
to pull something out of this.
You got to put Share Your Man 2017. They're going to be like, wait, share my man. Let me click this.
You know what? That's going to be the title.
Okay.
I like it.
All right.
So, promote your business, Starr, please.
Okay, guys. Get your vaginas in order, or as I like to call it, your cookie with an all-natural feminine wash, Sweet Cookie Wash. I will be releasing Fresh Cookie Spray, which is basically an after shower, after gym, freshen up spray. You know, to keep your girl down there happy and obviously natural. Yeah, you can purchase on www.sweetcookies.org. The Instagram is @sweetcookiejar. And yeah, that's it.
That's what's up. Y'all get that cookie fresh, so you don't have to end up sharing your man.
Yes, definitely something to think about, guys.
No, and if you are sharing your man, then both ladies should purchase Cookie Wash. Take turns every 2 months.
Okay.
But yeah, he should be buying it.
He should buy it. I think so.
He need to buy it for y'all. He the one getting the cookie, Candy face screw up right now.
It is.
I'm excited to see. I I can't wait till your wedding, and I want to talk to you in like 5 months after, and I'm just gonna be like, so how is it, girl? So how is life? Tell, and she gonna lie to me just because she don't want me to be right.
Really?
Yes.
Why you gotta put it out into the atmosphere?
Because there's something wrong with all of us.
What's wrong with me?
You got a bad attitude.
Oh.
You don't like to be wrong. But it's wrong with me too. Don't check me.
I'm mad she said that.
I don't like to be checked.
Came off the top with it.
Right.
Because I'm like that. I've been around Candi long enough, whatever. Chyanne, I don't know your flaws. I just feel like you're mellow. Maybe you're too mellow.
She is real.
Maybe
chill,
a person thinks
she's
you don't care.
One out of this whole podcast thing. I mean, all of she calm it down.
I mean, I'm a little more open minded. I think she is.
Maybe your people just think this girl just does not care about me. Like, do you get that?
Yeah.
What's your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, but you're emotional wreck.
No,
Not
really. No,
I always tell her and her cousin that they're like cold. They're like
that's so weird. Cold. That's not Pisces at all.
I'll be having a conversation with them and I'm getting all emotional and they're over there like, you want a tissue?
Well, there are things that get me emotional. But I think I kind of control.
And she's
cold, I don't let
and she's cold
outside
with guys.
Influences.
You're cold with
emotional. Guys? I've been told that.
I have
been told that.
Like even when you like them.
Yes.
Is that
with
a defense mechanism?
Well, no, not all the time. Not necessarily when I like them. I think when if I feel like I have to try too hard, then I'm not with it. Like, you need to be reciprocated.
And she's cold with her feelings too.
No,
you were with you were.
Maybe she didn't like him. Or did she?
Stroke game. So,
yeah, be cold.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So, listen, even if it's small, you could practice the strokes. Like, y'all got to get it together. That's wrong.
No, girl.
Oh, sorry. Okay, never mind.
All right, so,
y'all get on my nerves.
Starr, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Shy.
So happy we got to do this.
Yes, thank you, Starr.
Thank you for the wine.
Yes.
We actually had wine today, guys.
Riesling?
Yes.
Boy, Candi drunk.
And I'm going home to drink a whole nother bottle. Please like us. Follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
Share
Starr, big
our
up
podcast with
Make sure we get some new followers.
You will. I want you guys to make a YouTube too. You can put the podcast on YouTube.
I know. That's true.
And just put a picture.
And let it play. I've been meaning to do that.
Because Angela Yee does that with her.
I just got my exam out the way, so I'm gonna be getting some more
YouTube is the stuff because when people type in certain names or type in certain topics, you'll still come up even if they don't.
That's very true. I've been meaning to do that.
Yes,
so for now, Instagram at these two girls. It's the number 2 girls with a U. And email us if you have any questions about anything that Starr talked about today. These two girls podcast at gmail.com. And like us, follow us, share with your friends.
You said email me.
We'll be back.
Casey, email her too.
Casey, don't email me.
We'll see you guys next time.
All right, adios.